might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Dunn is out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in at point. Idle for three. Rebound by Williams. And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motion.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Avdia kicks to Walton. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Off the inbound.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Basket counts. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
McCollum finds Aldridge. Over Dunn. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Aldridge. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Walton kicks to Avdia. Stolen by Brooks. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jeremy Grant. Avdia, he's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And here's McCollum for 3. Portland again missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And they have owned the paint so far and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Aldridge against Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. Aldridge misses. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Brooks, the pass to Dunn. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Now, here's Avdia. Still scoreless.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Green against Avdia. Walton a screen on Booker. A 3 from McCollum. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Stoudemire. High post Allen. Beal with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Stoudemire outside. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Beal from long range. Stoudemire kicks to Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Karis LeVert.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Good on the second free throw. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. LeVert hits both of them. So it's Phoenix now. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Allen. Stoudemire setting the pick for Allen. sinks the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Henderson. Last game we saw him score 13. LeVert against Allen. With the teardrop, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
At the line for one, Karis LeVert.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Suns leading by 9. Stoudemire with a screen on Henderson. From 13, a shot by Stoudemire, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And it's LeVert missing. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Stolen by Grant. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And the free throw drops for LeVert. LeVert hits both of them. Phoenix leading by 7. Stoudemire, the screen, the tray. And it's Portland with the rebound. It's picked off. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 9. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And let's take a look at Scoot Henderson here. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin, the front office for the Hawks is not wasting time this season to make moves. They've brought in a player who can make an immediate impact in Jaren Jackson. This organization believes he can be the anchor of their defense going forward. Not just a rim protector, though. He challenges shots everywhere, and they couldn't be more excited about this deal.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Here's Beal. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
.32 seconds left in the first. Here's Beal. And he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Sharp after the Suns pick up 2. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Booker. Dunn is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Green, and it's Williams at the 5. Booker the pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. And it's Portland with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Yep, it counts.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 6.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Booker against Henderson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Dunn kicks to Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Here's Henderson. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And it's the Suns with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Shots good by Green.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Now, here's Sharp. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Bounce pass from Sharp. Henderson against Williams. Back to Sharp. Over Brooks. And it's Sharp missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Trailblazers, Walton's checked in for George. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sharp, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Henderson. Here's Walton, still without a basket. Aldridge left side. They set the pick. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, a three from McCollum.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
McCollum, no good. Booker, right side. What balance by Booker right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Aldridge. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from McCollum. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Dunn. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Avdia against Booker. There's a screen. Avdia can't hit. Phoenix leading by 7. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
McCollum kicks to Avdia. Got it. Good job in the low post. Avdia's got 9 points.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Down against Aldridge. Here's Green. The rebound by Walton.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Hawks, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Thibault. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Aldridge kicks to Thibault. LeVert up top. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Stoudemire with a screen on McCollum. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Over Green. Misses off the right iron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Grant, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Grant on the wing. Down low. Beal with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Stoudemire. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. And you look at Thibault, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And he knocks down the first one.
So far, so good for Stoudemire to this point, but lots of room for growth.
Allen's checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Stoudemire.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
McCollum dishes to Walton. Pass to LeVert. Walton a screen on Allen. 5 to shoot. LeVert. It's deflected.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stoudemire the pass to Beal. With the fadeaway. Count the basket. Beal's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Yes, Beal is a fantastic three-point shooter, but Bradley Beal can also mix it up down low.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Free throw good, Beal.
An all-around threat. Beal is one of those guys that provides leadership in your locker room.
A different look now for Portland. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And both free throws good for Beal.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And Walton throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Top of the key, Beal. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Inside, here's Walton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
Steps back. From 13, Sharp, that's good.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Suns leading by 13. And the Suns call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
It's time for some t-shirts. Here they come.
George is checked in for Walton. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Suns.
And it's really been a big night for that backcourt. They've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through.
The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Henderson. Grant with the ball. Now here's LeVert. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. George with the screen on Allen. LeVert from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Beal from long range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor. And we did.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
Okay, let's take a moment. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Avdia is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Walton. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. McCollum, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Avdia against Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And for Portland, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's McCollum. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got 7 points.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now here's Green. 22 points for him. Williams, a screen on Aldridge. There's Green with the 3. That one misses. Avdia, the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Dunn shot's good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. No good that time. Suns leading by 11. Dunn kicks to Booker. Brooks against Aldridge. Pass to Dunn. Fires from deep. Avdia with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 10.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going? Booker against McCollum. Booker dishes to Dunn.
Back to Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
At Jalen Green. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 19 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Done outside. Shoots from the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 4 points this quarter. Outside, Avdia. Back to McCollum. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
The free throw's off from McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. A different look now for Portland. George is checked in for Walton. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Booker looking around. Shoots over Henderson. Booker, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sharp. From outside, off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Green in the post. Defended by Avdia.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Sharp's got his 3rd basket of the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Suns call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns 5th.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Beal against Grant. To the inside. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Henderson kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Grant. Shoots over Beal. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Grant. Grant's got his first points of the night. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's Beal on the wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Now here is Aldridge. Henderson with it. Now Stoudemire to think it. George, no good. The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
At nearly 7 feet, the rookie can easily pick off that pass. Then Stoudemire just hammers it home.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 7. Down low, here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now Henderson. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Back to Sharp. Pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Count that one.
And if Stoudemire keeps this kind of intensity, he could do some damage in this league.
And here's Henderson. He's got 9. George with the screen on Allen. Here's Sharp. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. LeVert's checked in for the Trailblazers. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Sharp. Clock at 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Number 17, second personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. The Suns leading. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Stoudemire inside. Grant on him. 6 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Henderson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Stoudemire.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And that one falls for Henderson. Walton's checked in for Portland. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Grant. He's off on the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Henderson looking it over. Olynyk sets a screen for Henderson. Pass to LeVert. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
Stoudemire against Olynyk. Lets it fly. Rebound by Olynyk.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. To the paint, here's Stoudemire. Misses the layup. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Suns lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, they've got Mark Williams. Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's done in at the 4 slot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker, 1 shot.
One shot. When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Aldridge. Overdone. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Green passes to Dunn. Booker against Avdia. Shoots from the elbow. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Green against Avdia. McCollum outside. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Booker outside. Green with a screen on McCollum. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Outside Aldridge. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum against Booker. From the arc. Here's Walton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Williams sets a screen for Green. Pass to Williams. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Avdia against Green. Avdia kicks to Thibault. Back to Avdia. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Suns call time.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Get down. Show us those moves. You gotta dance like everybody's watching.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that break, I listened in on Jordan Ott's huddle. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Green against Avdia. Pass to Aldridge. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Trailblazers.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Done outside. Back to Booker. Over McCollum. Booker, no good. Portland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the basket by McCollum.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Stolen by McCollum.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
They throw good. McCollum. And so he makes both from the line. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Green. Booker against McCollum. No good from Booker. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Pass to Thibault. And here is Walton. Now McCollum, the 3, just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dunn.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Thibault. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here is Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
13 foul. At the line for the Suns, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside, Avdia. Williams with the block. The Suns trailing. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Pass to Aldridge. Back to McCollum. Screen by Walton. Williams with the block. McCollum against Dunn. Now here's Williams to take the lead, and that one clearly a foul.